Hey everyone, welcome back to Code of the Row. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the Ascent Combat Framework warp stuff, and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my Ultimate Player, or you can use your Full Player BP, and head down over to the Actions, and you're going to see on the right, it says Action Set, and then we have a base action set for our moveset, and then our moveset actions, so for Single Hand Sword, Bow, Pistol, Rifle, Shotgun, etc. So I'll just open the one for Single Hand Sword, and I'll double click that to open this up. And now what I want to do also is check the one for my AI as well. So I'll go ahead and open this character, and the same thing, go to the action set under him. So this ACF actions component, and then open up the ACF underscore AI sword actions. So I'll double click that too. Now first I'll check the one for my character, and under my actions, and open up the index that says actions.attack. On the bottom here, you'll see this warp condition, and you'll be able to check the warp condition, which pretty much enables this. And what this is going to tell is how much distance your character should travel to move towards the enemy. So if you are getting stuck just attacking in a straight line and is not kind of rotating or turning yourself towards the enemy, then you will need to set this on. And if I were also to do something like adjust my hit component, so if I were to set this to 0, let's just see how this looks like. And this angle is pretty much going to tell me which way my character will warp. So I'll do 0 and 0 for now and test it out. So now when I try to attack this character, I'm not going to be turning towards him, even if I have him targeted. Now I'll do something like 1360, hit compile and save, and now we can test this out. And if I were to, let's say I'll attack a bit to the side. So since I am in that move set, my character is going to be turning towards him no matter what. And it's not going to let me get him out of my line of sight because I have it set to 360. And I can't even do it in a straight line if I wanted to. Now, when I attack him, you're going to notice that there is a small pushback. So he'll travel a little bit of a distance behind. If I wanted him to go further, what I would need to do is actually go to the hit part of my ACF AI character. So when I open the ACF base action set, this is where my hit component is going to be. So in our base action set, I'm going to open the actions.hit. And at the bottom here, there's going to be a warp hit warp distance. And currently it's at 200, but let me set this to something like 1000. And now you're going to see that when I hit or get hit in this case by an enemy, so when I hit this character, it's going to push him back greatly. It's going to push him back really far. Another thing I can do is adjust the speed by opening this warp info. So let's say there's a warp start time, a 0 and end time, and a rotation time. So I'll just leave this as 0.1 and this as 0.1. And now you're going to see that when I hit this guy, he's going to basically fling back instantly. And it may look weird right now, but for Game Boy looking games, kind of like Link's Awakening, you would probably set those settings to have it push back really quickly. Or for just those top-down 8-bit style games. And I'll go ahead and change these settings back and hit save. And one other thing I want to go over is that let's say your character has multiple attacks and you wanted to play a random montage section. So for example, my ACF AI swordsman have 4 combos. So like attack 2, attack 3, attack 4, but you may not be assembling your AI to just have this straight on combo that's just going to attack your character. You're probably going to give it some variations. So maybe it'll go ranged, maybe it'll go melee, but you want to leave warp on. One of the issues is that if you were to check this play random montage section, it's actually just going to disable your warp by default currently in Ascent Combat Framework. And there might be a fix for it later, but I can't really guarantee it. But if I were to check the play random montage, then the warp will actually not take an effect, as you can see here. The character's turning towards me and trying to hit me, but I can just walk around and just go around it. But it is playing a different section each time, which still looks nice, but not really what I'm going for because I want that warp to take effect. But currently, the only fix for this is just to disable this play random montage section because this does not work with warp. And of course, you have to make sure that if you're creating a new character from scratch, make sure that the ACF motion warp component is in the character by hitting add and typing in motion warp. And you can just add this motion warping component. And that pretty much covers a small brief overview of ACF's motion warping component, of ACF's warp component. Thanks for watching Code with Ro. Like, subscribe, comment below what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.